Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Billy Hatchet. This is part 2, and in this episode we're going to continue on with Forest Village and Mission 2. Last time we finished Mission 1, and now we're going to move on. This is the boss level of this world, so we're going to be fighting boss, obviously. I still don't know my YouTube name because I'm recording these in chain. So I'll be doing 7 videos for the entire week. Billy, you must hear me out. The Elder has been rescued and mourning his return, but it is yet too early to put your guard down. The Crows have sent their strongest bosses to each of the lands they change into night. Unless you defeat those bosses, true mourning cannot return to this world. In the middle of the forest there's a warp gate called a Dark Gate that will take you to the boss. That gate will take you to Crow boss named Era Gecko. You must find the Dark Gate and defeat Era Gecko. Now here's a new egg with green looking stuff on it, and this is the introduction of tracks, which if you have an egg, you jump on them. I'm really bad at these. You will roll down. I don't think you can jump while you're on these or do anything else, but I want to try, because I'll probably end up dying. No, we'll try right here. No, you can't. That's a red egg, which I believe gives you a power upgrade of health. I'll show that later on. You can use different upgrades you get with Y, and they'll instantly do stuff like recover health. There's also an invisibility power up. Also, some gates can only be opened by killing all the enemies in an area, or such. This is a ramp. You can jump on them. But you cannot get off, slow down, or any of that. I'm really bad at both ramps and tracks. I end up missing them a lot and dying. And now we're going to introduce a new item, which is kind of your rooster crow thing. It's an upgrade to it. This is the wind one, which if you grab an egg, it'll be surrounded by a kind of tornado wind thing, which will increase your attack power. It's not very useful for this level because all enemies die in one hit anyway, I believe. But it also protects your egg from getting hit basically and breaking. I'm gonna grab this. You know what, no, we'll just hatch this so that we can get it in the egg log book. I can't remember what it's called already. As I was saying, I'm recording these all in chain, so if I mess something up and you guys tell me in the comments, I'm not going to be able to say anything about that until I start again. Because I want to have all the uploads up for a week before I do anything, because I don't want any time constraints preventing me from uploading, because I want a normal upload schedule, about 1 episode a day. I'm also going to be doing a second LP of Metroid Prime, in case you haven't noticed on my channel. So that will also be 7 episodes a week, 1 every day, and I'll also be pre-recording that. I'm probably just going to pick a day, most likely Sunday, to do all my recordings right in a row. It's much simpler. And this is the introduction of fire. If you take an egg and run it into the fire, it'll break. And each egg can take 3 hits before it breaks. The gauge below shows if it's got cracks or not. I believe there is some things that can kill eggs in 1 hit. Those will probably be introduced later because we're still very early in the game. Now, these eggs are kind of taking a risk if you want to hatch them. Sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't. I didn't right there. This is a new egg, blue egg. As I was saying before, all eggs have some kind of elemental affinity, and water is obviously blue. And we're going to get a new companion here, which is a penguin named Clippin, powers of water and life. It's really just the power of water, but I don't know, you just gotta get ladies there. Water you can put out fire with, so we'll be using that quite a bit. You just want to hit this switch. You go up here in this ring. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I'm drawing blank. You gate just above is the dark gate that'll take you to the place where Era Gecko is hiding. The dark gate. Once you step through the gate, you'll be face to face with Era Gecko. So keep your wits about you. And you will lose all the eggs you have in power-ups when you go through the dark gate, sadly. Your coin right here. As I was saying, I'm not going to collect all of them. I might decide to later on, and I'll come back and show them all. But that's for a later time. In boss fights, they're just like normal enemies, except they have a health gauge at the bottom, and they usually have a special way to defeat them. Era Gecko hides in grass, and he gets small. He's really easy. You can run over the grass to make it smaller, but you almost never need to do that to find him. You can usually just run around and eventually hit him, and then just keep rolling over and do special attacks that'll never do any more damage. Eventually he'll get back up and become invincible, and then try to attack you. Just avoid him by running around in circles. Usually he won't be able to hit you. He's really weak. I don't think I've ever actually gotten a game over. And after he starts attacking, he'll blow out water to push the grass back up, which won't really matter because, again, he's really easy to find. Probably, well, yeah, definitely the easiest boss. But that's about it. I think he'll start doing other moves as he gets lower. Most likely he will. And then you'll start being able to only do one hit at a time, just to make it harder. See, I can only hit him once and then he gets right back up. And he starts doing this laser attack, which can be hard to dodge, but if you just use dash, run around in a circle, he'll almost never hit you. And then just continue the process. I think we have about 3 more hits, 2 more now, probably. But he'll just keep doing this laser thing, run around. I might have to save, but I might not, because there's really no point. I probably won't get anything from it. I think we have 1 more hit, and then he's down. And all the grass goes out, and he gives off an emblem of courage. This is our second one out of, how many is there? 30? 31? Something around there. Like I said, you only have to do the first 2 levels of every world to get to the final boss, but I'll be doing them all, obviously. And what's the time at? We are at 7:45, so I will definitely be moving on to do World 3. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to do World 4, or Mission 4, in this episode, and this cutscene never makes sense until you get to the end of the game. It shows it after every boss, but you'll find out a lot more about that later. So, Mission 3 is a pretty fast one, and after you talk to him, well done, Billy, you saved Forest Village. I can't thank you enough. However, there are still 5 chicken elders that are being held captive as I was. Billy, you must save the rest of the elders and bring back Morningland. Bring back back to Morningland as soon as possible. To the east of there's the island called Pyrodine. You should try looking there next. And that'll be the next world, which I'm going to finish up Forest Village first, just to do continuity. But if you want to move on, you can go here and then save the next chicken elder. But next we're going to do Mission 3, Secret Little Forest Hut. This is a really fast level, so I'll definitely have this done probably. This episode's going to be about 11 minutes. And then the next one we'll do Mission 4, Mission 5. So it's probably going to take me around 3 parts to do each world, depending on how hard the levels are, because there's some that I have a lot of trouble with, as you'll see in the next couple of levels. Because this game does get kind of hard depending on the level. There's one especially hard level that I just suck at. You guys will probably enjoy watching me fail at it. I'm not actually going to hatch this yet, so I can get up here without getting a new egg, just to save time. Oh, I actually can't hatch it yet anyway. I always mess that up. But I think there is a new egg around here, yes, right there. So I'm just going to hatch this. As you can see over there, that egg is like the green one we had before, which gave us the wind power up. So fire, or red obviously means fire, it's going to give us the same type of power up, and it also increases your attack power, which will probably be useful in this because I think we have some enemies with more HP than one. These are usually quick hatching eggs. They only take a couple fruit to do. Much like, oh yeah, bees are one of the most annoying enemies in the game because they can instant break it, and you can only attack them when they're on the ground, like that. Now, I'm going to get this and then pick up that one. It's blue, but it also looks just like this one. So now we have fire. That'll surround our eggs with fire. Blue, obviously, is water. You can only have one of the power-ups at a time. They all do the same thing, so it's really your choice of what looks coolest. I think water actually gives you more defense instead of attack. I prefer attack because I'm an offensive person in this game. I'm usually just hit them as hard as I can, kill them as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. We'll need that fire egg in a second, so I'm just gonna have this. I'm going to take it just to get it, but I don't really want it. And go back up here. You're not going to be clipping at all, so I don't know why I got him. But now, as you can see, it's surrounded by water. These blocks right here can only be destroyed by fire, much like fire can only be destroyed by water. So you're just going to want to get Cypher again, which should be pretty fast. There's also different fruit sizes. There's some that are bigger. They will obviously increase your egg gauge faster. And fruit respawns, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll never get stuck because you don't have enough. I'll just get Cypher again. You can only have one companion at a time, so if you take a new one, you will lose the other one. It'll leave you forever. So be careful about that. If you don't want to lose your companion, don't have a new one. I think we'll have this one. This is the life upgrade that I told you about before. So I'll show that. The blue is... I can't believe I don't remember, but it just got destroyed. So I haven't fantastic. I'll give it a different level. And you can only have one egg at a time, obviously. Green is a chameleon, which will make you invisible for a short time. Not really useful because enemy AI can automatically detect you anyway, so it's kind of pointless. To get here, just defeat all the enemies, and it should open a gate somewhere, or is there a switch? I think there might be a switch. So I'm going to go hit that. We'll patch this first, and it gives you a butterfly, which goes on the Y. If you press Y, your health will be restored. We actually have fire here, so I'm going to go pick up a water upgrade, obviously. I wish I didn't kill all the enemies and get it all with a different egg, but clipping is always a fast hatch. Takes about 4 fruit, 4 normal size, then you can hatch it. But at the beginning of the game, it's kind of boring because you have like 2 companions, you're just going to keep switching between them. Once you start getting into World 2, you'll have many more companions and start using them a lot more for different things. And these worlds are actually beautiful. This game was developed around 2005, I think. There's a coin over here if you want to get it. So it was actually really good graphics for its time. That's something I've praised, and the music is just beautiful. I actually can't listen to it right now because I can't have headphones in and record at the same time, sadly. I'm trying to get... I do have splitters, but my TV has an issue. So I'm not going to kill him, I'm going to go the easy way, hit this switch. You can kill the bee and unlock the other side of the gate if you want to, but I don't really want to, and of course he hits me. We get another Emblem of Courage, but we were actually at 15 minutes. I did not intend it to take that long. Thought this level would be quicker. But that's all we have for now. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next time, where we're going to finish up Forest Village by doing Mission 4 and 5. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.